A 12-year-old Ukrainian boy and his family are here in the Coachella Valley now as refugees. News Channel 3's Marian Bouchot shares what their new life has been like in the desert while the war rages on back home after speaking with the family and a close friend who translated for them.
Maxim Horin thought he was going on a family trip when his mother abruptly woke him up in the night and told him to pack to leave Kyiv. It wasn't until he heard the sirens from the car, realizing the war had begun.
It's war, and he's upset that there's a lot of buildings that are being damaged, and I think it's hard for him to really understand at his age what's going on and what's the full scope of war is at this point.
He and his grandparents arrived in the valley about a week ago. They're now living in Palm Desert with relatives, and the memories of his home now tainted with images of war. Vlada March is a close family friend who has been helping them transition to their new life.
Ты скучаешь по родителям. He really misses his parents. Well, hopefully they'll be back soon. Они скоро вернутся. Мы на это надеемся. We really hope so.
A world away from the people he loves most.
Не так важно сейчас. Хорошо, солнышко?
Both parents still in Ukraine, staying safe near the Poland border. His stepfather, a volunteer in the war effort. Horin makes sure to stay in contact with them daily.
They're hoping for the best. It is very, very scary. They don't really know what to do next at this point.
She comforts her son by showing she's okay. Although much is uncertain, his mother finds peace knowing her son is safe and taken care of.
She's very grateful for the support she's been receiving, her son has been receiving from the community, from family. She hopes that no other child needs to go through what they had to go through, what the people of Ukraine had to go through.
Horin is continuing his education at Palm Desert Charter Middle School.
He really likes school. He's been having a wonderful experience. Everyone is very kind to him. If he doesn't understand something, he can always get a translator, someone who can help.
Adjusting to a new normal, not knowing if and when he will ever go back to the life he once had.
Well, the way it looks, I don't think he'll be able to go back home anytime soon.
In Palm Desert, Marian Bouchot, News Channel 3.
Corin uses his phone as a translator at school. He'll soon be starting an English learner class after placement testing. You can find a link to the family's GoFundMe and where to drop off donations at kesq.com.